What is going on, everyone? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. You know what it is. It's Friday. Friday. How's everyone doing? This is part 3 of an average stream about nothing. As I said, I've been filling in this week for my bro. I am Joey Cannoli, but his channel is now Joey Cannoli Raw. So yes, visit the description links. Check out his channel if you haven't already subscribed. Also, shouts out to Melissa Villanueva. Great stream earlier. I was a part of some of it. And there's a little bit of her that ties into this too in a minute. Yo, shouts out to the GOATs. Appreciate it. All Elite, AEW, even though they're on the decline now because they got rid of my boy CM Punk. But they I got this last year when I went to the wrestling event. Appreciated Joey Cannoli, everything. LX, great to see you, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope everybody is good and well. Stinky, I see you. Chris the Canadian, my favorite Canadian. Great to see you, bro. Brass and Soul is funny because my son of the day is the Siren. Brass and Soul was yesterday for me. Well, Scent of the Night is the Siren. Scent of the Day, which again will tie into everything. If you were watching Melissa's stream earlier, I am wearing, thanks to a very special, amazing, unaverage person that is in my life, I'm wearing Grand Soir. And let me tell you, the day was definitely grand. Great to see Montrice here, a regular of the show. Yara, hi. How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Joshua, great to see you. Ood for Glory. Hell yeah. Shout outs to Glorious Oods. Gore Guts. Great to see you, bro. What's going on? I'm sick of the John Moxley being shoved down our throats. Salute to CM Punk. He's a real one too. Yeah. I actually like Moxley though. I do like Moxley. Daniel, great to see. How's everyone doing? Y'all let me know y'all sense of the day if you haven't yet. It's gonna be an interesting day today, to say the least. I'm just queuing everything up so this way I can access everything on my second screen here. And while y'all are doing that, yeah. How's everyone's day? My day was definitely very interesting. I do have some news for you all. Also, MJF is another person I like. Long Island favorite, Strong Island favorite. Of course, it has to be somebody like that. Sorry, I hit the wrong button really quick. Great to see everyone. Darren, Montrice. Yeah, MJF, another person that is AEW's Denise. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd say maybe what's his name? Orange Cassidy, actually. RXL. I'd say Orange Cassidy. Signature Royale, great fragrance. So yes, a lot happened today. And if you caught Melissa's live stream earlier, if you caught my Instagram post in the last 10 minutes, also great to see Daneem here. Great to see you, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Y'all check out Daneem's channel. Lewis is rocking the Your Home original. Hell yeah. Fallen Leaf. Y'all, by the way, Mike Making Sense does have a Halloween sale going on right now where it's 15% off of 100. I believe it's 20% off of 150 and 25% off of 250 when you use Halloween 15, 20, 25 respectively. Speaking of the man, there he is. Loading to DJ. Hell yeah, Mike. Shout outs to the most hardest man working in FRAGcom. RXL LX. So yes. I have some news for you all, and I'm gonna kind of put. I almost look like MJF. What the hell? Um, I've got some news for you all that I have to kind of give you all some very good news for the channel and very good news for me and my life. But there will be some alterations coming in the near future. Very near future, as S&D said, Joe A and Cannoli Roy, absolutely two goats. Um, no, I'm not leaving the Cannoli verse. I'm not leaving any of that. But I recently ended up getting a new position, which is going to spawn a question for me to ask you all too today. But I recently, and by recent, I mean 2-3 hours, because if you saw Melissa's live stream, if you look at my Instagram, if you look anywhere, you will see how dressed to the nine and how Mr. GQ I was earlier. Not gonna lie, I would have dated myself. But hey, shouts to you, Marcus. Appreciate you. Is she pregnant? Also, what's going on, Devil's Advocate? No, there's nobody pregnant yet. No, I'm joking. But in all seriousness, I have a new position that I recently picked up. Shouts out to positions. Nah, Marcus. I have a new position, which will basically require me to occupy a lot of time, not a whole bunch of time. Like, not that I'm not going to be able to make YouTube videos. I'm not just going to make it on the same scheduled situations for right now. Turns into Antonio Joseph? No. Has anyone checked out Interview with a Vampire? No, I haven't. Anybody else? Feel free to answer that. I recently got a new position, and it is still within the fragrance industry, but it will be a part of the, I guess, retail side of things. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, I am edgy. Make sure y'all are liking the stream for this. So it is going to be a part of that. It is, relatively a part-time gig, but something that can extend to further opportunities in the future, and especially the near future. But it will alter, especially my unAVERAGE sample Saturdays. That will not go away. It just won't be always on a Saturday anymore. I kind of did the rollout with Yumi. Shout outs to Yumi, giving me a grand soir, being a guest on the show, constantly supporting, checking out the chat. Hi, Hills. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the bra crawl, if that was today, or bar crawl. But I will just need y'all's patience as I continue to figure this process out. I still will also be tuning in to various people's streams, whether it's, if Hills does a stream and she wants me on. I know Melissa does hers on Saturdays. I won't be on as many anymore on Saturdays, but I'll try to make it when I can. The new Savage model. Bye Johnny Depp. I wish, but no, I'm not a part of one fragrance brand. I'm a part of a store. So I am a part of a store. Bra crawl is tomorrow. Trunk or treat was tonight. Got you. What's up, Sandro? Great to see you. Yeah. So I'll still be tuning in for, Joey when I can make it to Joey, or Issa's, or Melissa, Darren. I'm still going to be a part of everything, but this is an opportunity that will lead to further opportunity. This is an opportunity to help with some plans in the immediate future that I'm looking to do. Again, I'm still going to be streaming, I'm still going to be doing everything. No, absolutely not. What's going on, Kyler? Great to see you. Keep your image, stay true. Oh, yeah, no. I'm always going to be me, and that's why I chose to do this as opposed to tying myself to one specific brand. At the end of the day, I I could I'm still gonna be me. That's not gonna change. If it hasn't changed in 10 years, it's not gonna change now. But I do want to have some of those disclosures out there now. I am a part of like a different side. I'm attacking it from a different angle, if you will. But I mean, if like certain companies have tried to send me stuff already. What's going on, Eugene? Great to see Eugene here. Shout outs, congrats. Still on your release. Les Abstrace. I appreciate you. Uh it was for Finn's MMA gym. Oh, I thought that was something else. Don't decorate the trunk of your car. You do not do that. Listen to Hills, okay? Take the advice. Great to see Andrew here. Shouts to Andrew, Goblin Perfumes. Nothing much, just picked up Amwaj Epic Man for a great price. Hell yeah. Shouts out to picking stuff up. But yeah, I wanted to let you all know this now because it happened. I'm not wearing sleeves currently, but I was wearing sleeves earlier under my blazer. So yeah, it's not going to be a sellout, but it does. God did. God did. God does. Don't know, but yeah, no, it's not going to be that I'm selling out. No, 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 not in any way. Am I selling? I mean, I'm going to be selling, but I'm not selling out, if that makes any sense. It's the opportunity. And at the end of the day, I was going to be spending the allotted time anyways, kind of doing, making fragrance content elsewhere. This just kind of allows me to maximize my income a little bit more. So this way now I could continue to give you all content on the other end of things. That's why I wanted to know, Montrice. I'm like, what did God do? Let me know. Um, but that being said, and I know this topic was kind of covered on another live stream earlier. And by earlier, I mean like a week or two ago. But what is the state of content creators, not just YouTubers, content creators that work in like the same field but work on a different side, not just for content creation. Um, you know, how do y'all feel personally? Is it a thing of like y'all are cool as long as you're not being biased and just pushing whatever product? Is it a thing of like, hey, yeah, exactly. Is it a thing of like, hey, just gotta do what you do? God is a DJ Khaled song. Oh, God did is a DJ Khaled song. Got you. Shout outs to RXL. Because of my dislike for children. Oh shit. I gave out carrot sticks. At least you're making sure that their eyes are good. Made Oh damn. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. But yeah, how do y'all feel about stuff like this? Like honestly, truly, deeply, spiritually, literally, theoretically, hypothetically. Um, Let me know. And also let me know you want to come on because at the end of the day, I want to hear opinions. It's Friday. We're here to enjoy ourselves. We're here to uh kickback. We're here to everything, but got blurry. Oh yeah, no, it's auto correcting or auto focusing a little bit. Let me see if there we go. That should be much better now. It shouldn't. Although I'm gonna look a little bit more like I'm gonna look like uh God right now after that. Shout out to S&D. Uh, but yeah, I appreciate that, Marcus, and I appreciate you too. Maybe a conflict of interest, but don't really know how. Don't know enough about anything. Shout outs to AM. Great to see AM here. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm tied down to a store. I'm not tied down to, like, say, Dior, Chanel, or like, you're not going to start seeing like the top 20 Chanels or like a top 10 list of like favorite fragrances and they're all Chanel or all whatever. Not going to happen. Uh, Shout outs to Hills. Spiritually, I find Taco Bell better than communication. Sounds like a good deal. Oh, so that's perfect. Yeah, no. So I'm not tied to one brand. I'm not tied to one thing. I'm gonna be working, gonna be around some new people, new audience, just having a little bit of fun. I hate this camera. This lighting right now that's going on. I'm sorry. That's better. So I'm just gonna be kind of doing my thing a little bit more. And the only thing, like I said, is gonna break up the structure that I already had. Plus, considering other things that I have going on in my life, you might not see me around when you thought you would see me around. But I'm just not gonna be as available when it comes to streaming, period. For the time being, I guess that's more so where I'm coming from. Uh Communion, not communication. Always good. Oh, got you. My bad. Chaos does top 10 and slides Joma shop sales. Like, oh, okay. Shouts out to Chaos. Shouts out to Marriage. Great to see Yara here again. But yeah, I'm I just want to know what y'all thoughts are. And if you're watching this on the replay, let me know your thoughts because I know a lot of people like to give flack, give slack. I mean, look, it's 2022. A lot of other industries have people that are in the industries of their fields doing other things. I could tell you that it's not going to compromise my situation. Now, whether or not you believe me, that's a totally different thing. But I'm letting you know right now, hey, this happened. This is a thing. I'm here, but it's not going to change the outlook or the views of my channel. It's only going to change the scheduling. If y'all got used to me minus this week uploading like 3-4 times a week, maybe it'll be like 2 times a week now. But not that I'm done with my channel. I'm not deleting my channel. I'm not just completely avoiding you all. I can't do that. Y'all are my family. We love you. You must do whatever's best for you. Go for it. Try it if you think you're gonna be successful. And that's the thing. I do have like other plans in the works for 2023, not just with my channel, but with my life. New relationship has spawned that, you know, other opportunities, other events, other things coming up. Speaking of events, if you haven't yet purchased your ticket to Scentxplore, please visit my description, click the link, purchase your ticket. Part of it does go to an unAVERAGE cause, but part of it, it's going to be a good time, 2-day event. And if you can't make it to New York, they also do it for virtual. So you could sign into your computer, still get your stuff, and really just have a good time, just like the rest of us. Ladies and gentlemen, I have somebody here who is amazing and awesome. A woman here who is very stylish, a fellow New Yorican. And I just gotta say, it was a pleasure being on her show earlier today. Y'all love her. Give it up for Mel.
Joe,
Mel,
congratulations.
thank you, thank you. Hey, you know, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was I went in and I closed the deal. I kind of had a feeling like I was like it was almost there. And I mean, like I almost knew like I just had to go in there and not mess it up. It's almost like I equated it yesterday when I was talking to someone special. And I was like, it's almost because they asked me, they were like, "Are you nervous?" And I'm like, I don't get nervous for interviews. I almost think like just I have the job and it's my job to lose, which in
Okay.
this case it was because essentially I did the interview virtually. They had me do a virtual
Ah,
interview.
nice.
Then so if they're calling me in, that means like, hey, we just want to make sure like
You're
how
a
you
right
present
fit.
yourself in person.
Right.
Like just don't say anything to mess it up. And it's just like the date. Like if you get her phone number and it's the actual phone number, then then they're interested in you, like at that point, yes, you can ask for the date and then just don't mess the date up and you're good. Like it's common sense 101.
Very
So,
good. Yeah,
um,
man, you were
but
dressed, you were all dappered up and looking
mm-hmm.
good. So good to hear.
Hell
Good to
yeah.
hear.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, shouts out to Mr. Got Plenty. Mr. Got Plenty is here. Get your mind right. We'll be here. Well, that's the thing. My mind is good. My mind is actually really good right now. It's just a matter of scheduling and then to put it out
Right.
there right now so this way it doesn't come up later like, oh, he's here or he does this too. He can't be trusted. It's like, no, cards on the table, everything's out there. Hi, Emily. Great to see Emily of Shelter and Perfumes here. What you miss? I have on top of my YouTube now. I have a new position within fragrance industry that I am doing, and I do see my other guest there. Just give me 1 second, but I have a new position within fragrance that the fragrance field that I am doing. It's not tied to just one and to like it's not tied to just Chanel or Dior or Armani or any of that. Like it's tied to an actual retail store. But I I got the job and it's going to kind of sort of maybe at times affect my schedule. Not that I'm not going to do any more YouTube, but just going to switch up how much time I have towards YouTube or my scheduling. Like on average, samples may not be on Saturday, maybe on Sunday, maybe on Tuesday. Who knows? Uh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Sticks. Yes. If so, there wouldn't be any conflicts within. Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, I've seen other people get torn down. So that's why I'm like,
Mm,
I'm letting y'all know right now.
right.
So I don't want to hear it. It's on record. Like, y'all don't try to spin it. Thank you, Taffy. I appreciate it. And yeah, no, definitely going to be making my money. I'm gonna let my guest in because I'm been kind of rude, and then I'm gonna continue on my diatribe. Great to see Montrice here. What's going on,
Ah,
Montrice?
Montrice.
How
I
y'all
get
doing?
to
How
meet
y'all doing?
him.
Hell yeah, hell
Congratulations,
yeah.
I
I
doing your
appreciate.
thing, bro.
I appreciate.
And
You know what's wild though, and I'm not here to brag. It's more so to just be like, damn, like what the hell? This position, and it's not a managerial, it's not an administrative position. This position makes more than healthcare.
Damn.
I was working in the ER, and I don't know if it's because of 2020 and everyone's still trying to, but I'm making more here than what I was in Georgia. So that goes to show just how like crazy as a society things could be at times, because it's like, you know, like what I thought. I mean, I'm grateful. Don't get me
Right.
wrong, but I'm just like damn, I was in there with the doctors. You know what I mean? Like you would think that lives would be valued just a little bit more, but hey,
Yeah.
you know, it is
The
what it
pay in
is.
general in New York is higher though, no, than it would be in Georgia. I would
I mean,
think. Yeah.
that alone, yes, but still, like hospital, like
Right. Yeah.
you
Yeah. When you said, yeah, I forget you were in healthcare. Yeah, healthcare pays well.
like actual emergency room hospital, like I'm there
Damn.
taking care of trauma patients, like car accidents, like life is on the line. That requires like a certain set of skills, yet
Of course. Yeah.
it's like sheesh. Also no, RXL, definitely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I appreciate you, Marcus. And if I start pushing Tom forwards, good to know. I'll keep that in mind, AM. But I am not. No, 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 no. Got me doing the it was Kennestone Hospital, actually, out in Kennesaw, Marietta. That's where I used to work. Uh my niece just left a healthcare position for a non-healthcare.
Wow.
Hey, yes, that was crazy. Oh, MGP. I live in ATL. The cost of living is different. Yeah. I mean, I was in Atlanta for like almost 20 years. It's wild. But thank you, Taffy. Thank you, Emily. Uh Sticks. If so, there wouldn't be any conflicts. Right. Again,
Mhm.
though, just I'm letting y'all know right now. Um and then also now I do see we have a new guest. And
Oh.
I'm glad that this guest is coming on because it fits my shirt. But then after that, I'll ask for like Senator Days, take the spotlight off of me for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all welcome TLTG Reviews. What's going on,
Hey,
Ross?
Oh.
what up, man?
Oh.
Reese, Mel, what's up?
What's
Hey.
good, man?
It's nice to see you. Joe, what's going on,
Hell
man?
yeah. Great to see you, Ross. How you
Good
doing
to see
today?
you. Well, I'm got a video rendering for tomorrow. So typically
Mm,
when I'm doing stuff like this, I jump and see who's live. I popped my head in Dan's stream when it started earlier because he had Clements and she hadn't been back in a while. But it's
right.
been like an hour or so because I filmed and started editing. It was like an hour and a half. So let me jump on. I had no idea you
Oh,
were going live tonight. So Joe's been on my last two streams. I owe him an appearance
I
on his
appreciate
stream. You know.
I appreciate that. I
So
appreciate that. You know,
good to see
uh
everybody. I see you got a good looking panel going on right here.
oh yeah, absolutely. You know, got the
I
The
figured
M
I'd come
show.
muck it up a little bit with my ugly mug.
Hey, listen, you're looking even more dapper than me right now. At this point, I'm
Well,
looking
I'm
like I
always
went
color
through the ringer.
coordinated. There's no
That you
denying that.
are.
I'm always color coordinated.
Oh yeah,
That you
yeah,
I
that
keep
you
it fresh.
definitely are. I'll give you
I'm
credit
from
for
the
that.
South, man. I
yeah.
come from that generation where everything matches. You know.
Not really. I mean, it just depended on where you worked, AM, but I mean, hospital as a whole is kind of hard to deal with. But yeah, so what are y'all scents of the day? As I mentioned already, also, if you haven't
I'm
yet,
gonna get
pre-order
mine.
your Zeds 2.0. And I'm not just saying that because Ross is here now, but I'm rocking the
This is the one
Siren.
time. This is the one time I jump on the stream and I don't have my bottle right there. This is the first
I
time.
gotcha.
You brought it up and it's like it's not there. You know. Damn.
Surprise.
Oh well.
Mm.
I'll
But
plug it on
yeah,
the next one.
hell yeah. What you wearing though, Ross? I'll go
Nothing at the
kind of.
moment. I had this on my hand before I showered. EJ's new release came in earlier. I put that video out a little
Okay.
while ago.
Oh shit.
It's actually
Hell
better
yeah.
than the first one, the original
Mm-hmm.
signature. I know a lot of people love the original. It's actually one of my least favorites from the house.
Hell
This one's
yeah.
all about oud, benzoin, and amber. Really good. It doesn't even
Okay.
have the tobacco from the first one. But I'm
Got
really
you.
digging it. I'm
Got
gonna
you.
do a full wearing tomorrow. But outside of what's the remnants of what's on my hand from my shower for that, I don't have anything on at
Mhm.
the moment. I didn't spray anything.
Good to know. Good to know. What about you, Montrice?
Dior Intense. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's
Okay.
what I
Can't go
wore
wrong there.
today. Okay.
Hell yeah. Emily. is wearing something that she's also sending to me and you next week.
Do I have I have a feeling it has something to do with our good friend Chris.
Possibly.
I just have a feeling.
Maybe.
I think I'm going to feel quite foxy when I wear it.
Mm,
If that makes any sense to
foxy.
anybody.
Probably. I mean, me for sure. Also, great to see Sam Broom here. Great
Sam,
to see
what's
my
going
bro
on?
Sam. Shouts to Sam. Shout out.
Emily said I'm right.
Okay. Yeah. Nah. See. And sweeping up from a Sam Broom, making sense. Great to see. Exactly. I gotta check this out. It's a great barbershop fragrance.
I don't know who's bigger on the making sense plugs, me or you. Of course, mine's not going to focus. There we go.
Hell yeah.
I think you and I are always trying to run a race to see who's going to plug Mike the most.
There you go. Well, I mean, it's both out of love at the end of the day.
Oh
both
yeah, absolutely.
keeping it in the family and whatnot. Mel, what about you? What are you wearing?
I got on Fresh Cream Soft Suede by Philosophy. Nice out the shower
The
scent.
name sounds sensual.
Light, vanillic.
Yeah.
Very nice. A little musky. Perfect for out the shower. I just got out the shower. That's why I look kind of like.
It sounds really smooth. Just the name is really smooth.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like it has like a suede note.
Mm-hmm.
So it is nice and soft and vanillic. I like it.
EJ is a mad scientist for
Indeed.
sure.
Look, EJ's released like 5 or 6 fragrances this year, and I got to say he's been batting 1,000. But I would put this up there with being, even though it's an oud fragrance, it's a little more wearable than the last one, Inlandish, that me and Joe Dry Down Lowdown have been praising.
Right.
But because we've been praising that because it's so different, and it's like it's a challenge. It's a for the boys kind of scent. None of the women, his lady doesn't like it. My lady doesn't like it. So I still put that just a half a notch above this one, but I would say from a wearability standpoint, this is his best release this year.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're gonna send me a sample of that.
It's
Joe,
so
PPLB is gonna send me a sample of it. Joe and Al.
Gotcha.
So I'm
Okay,
looking forward
yeah.
to buying it.
EJ makes some really good stuff. I still got his last batch that I need to try to get Joe on to do my unAVERAGE samples for, because he gave me a whole bunch of stuff back when we met in May. And it's all the way back to Mad Anthony, when Mad Anthony had just released. So anything after Hinterland or whatever,
Wonderland,
Inland,
and Hinterland came out as well. Guylec Mist, Cripple Creek.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm leaving something out. Inlandish, that was the one a couple weeks ago.
Well, speaking of leaving something out, this person is always in the fragrance live streams. I'm super grateful for him. He is such an amazing person. Y'all make sure that y'all give a big salute to my bro, Anooj.
Anooj, what up, man?
What's up, gentlemen?
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I promise I'm not going to start snorting and laughing like an idiot. Joe and Montrice like last time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's going on, Silver? Great to see Silver here,
Ross, Melissa, how you guys doing?
I can't complain. Anooj, good to see you, my man.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
Hey, yo, Anooj, did you send it that fast?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's fast shipping.
I'm very efficient. I don't like to waste time, man.
Yeah. But I appreciate that, bro.
No, it's all good.
That was generous, man.
It's all good. How you guys all doing? Ready for a good weekend?
Oh yeah.
I hope so. I'm a little under the weather. Got a
sick.
tiny sinus drip going on. Yeah, I got a sore throat because of it, and I've been coughing up what's been dripping.
Dang.
Ginger, man.
We don't have any in the house.
You better go get some.
I've been Dayquilling and honey and all day.
Okay, well at least you got some honey.
Dayquil.
Yeah, honey.
Just make sure you ain't got that $2 honey. You got to get that $10.
No. I don't cheapen out on some things. You can't cheapen out on.
Yeah, no.
Just take three shots of brandy, you'll be fine, man.
Yeah, there you go.
A hot time.
But yo, Joe, they came in. These when I was telling you about these clones of
Gee, I wonder what those are clones of.
Right.
Take a guess. You know, yo, but like,
Let's go, Johnny's.
I got 8 hours on both of them. I was happy. So
What up,
Oh, I like the
Smokey?
bottles.
yeah, the bottles is nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
I've never seen that bottle before. I like that. Looks good.
Yeah, I like it too. So the other one.
So, Joe, I don't think we can get away from streams talking about Leighton this weekend.
I know, right? That seems to
That's
be
all
the
we talked
topic of
about yesterday.
conversations.
Clone of Leighton. This good too. Real good.
What is
Yeah.
that
How close would
material?
you
It
say
looks
the
like
red
that
one is to
gloss
Cologne?
kind of matte.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of
The red
gloss
one is
matte?
Cologne and the blue one is. What'd you
Yeah.
say? Anooj? I'm sorry,
No,
man.
it looks like the material looks like it's kind of that gloss matte,
Mm.
matte
Yeah,
or whatever the shit
yeah.
you call it.
And these heavy too. These like super heavy. So
No, I was going to ask you, how close would you say the red one is to Cologne? Have you smelled the original Cologne?
yeah, I got it. I say 8 about an 8 because it's
It's pretty close.
Cologne, yeah, because Cologne is a, how can I put it? It's a little bit more earthier.
Very
Like
spicy.
it's a little bit more, yeah, a little spicier. Yeah, you exactly. But it's good though. But it is very sweet in the opening. It's very
Really?
sweet. Yeah, it's very sweet.
See,
The
I
Leighton one,
don't find Cologne to
Yeah.
be. So you think just the Cologne, the clone's a little bit sweeter than the original?
the clone is a little sweeter, but the original is it's a little earthier. Like
Yeah,
it's
that makes sense.
because I didn't like at first I was like I don't know, but then the second day I tested it, I'm like yeah, the original is a little earthier, but I get 8 hours on both of them, so I was happy. I was like I'm happy with that.
No doubt.
Hell yeah. Damn. It's just crazy how like everything, like nothing's safe anymore. Everything is coming out
No,
with an
wait, nothing is safe. Nothing.
Somebody's phone's ringing.
It's my house phone, but I'm not.
You got the customer service phone in the
Is
back.
that a phone or a fax machine? Maybe it's a fax
Right.
machine.
I still got a house phone in it. Yeah, man. I love the house phones, bro. I like them. I like my house phone.
Yeah,
But it's like I got AT&T, so they was like, if you get rid of it, it's only $10. So I'm like, for $10 for a house phone, I might as well just keep it. It's only $10. So
Yeah.
Most of my family still have the house phone. We're like bucking the system. We just have the cell phones.
Do you guys
Yeah.
find that most phone calls you get, whether it's cell phone or landline, are like all scam and telemarketing more than people you know?
Yep.
Bullshit.
Like
Absolutely.
if I
All the
don't
time.
if I don't
no, it's
recognize the
true.
number, I won't answer the fucking phone.
I just block them. I block them.
Yeah.
I block 'em.
Straight to
Well,
block.
it's always from like my hometown's area code. And
Yeah.
everybody that
Mhm.
would call me from my hometown, I have their name in my phone. And their
Right.
number, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
constant.
Hey, yo, but I got one more thing, yo, Joe. I told
Yo,
you,
what's
man,
up?
I'm bringing her back. I told you I was bringing her back. I'm like, I'm not playing, dude.
Polo.
oh,
Polo,
snap.
rep-
He's gonna single-handedly bring back Polo or a
Yeah.
whole Polo
Look on that,
outfit.
though.
oh yeah, I'm
Hey,
like,
polo outfits go hard, man. That never goes.
yeah, they
That
do,
gets
man.
out of stock. I
They
come from that generation. That's my generation
Yeah.
too. Polo outfits.
Right.
yeah, man.
Hell
You
yeah.
can't
Nah,
sleep
he's
on Ralph Lauren, man. It's Polo at the end of the day. They'll never go out of style. It's Polo.
Y'all know. I'm
Right.
sure y'all know of Page of Styles.
yes.
Yeah, he's big into polo and Nautica. He's from the same
Hell yeah.
generation too. He wears polo and Nautica, everything, full head to toe. All got to match the same brand.
Mm-hmm. I was wearing Polo earlier today for my
Yeah. I was
interview.
gonna say you had your polo shirt. I remember the
So-
shirt with that polo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had the little brown polo on it. So then I paired the khakis and the shoes with that, but then I had the belt navy to go with the blazer. So I coordinated a little bit, but I took up I took up, inspiration from Ross and figured let me pair my clothes and actually coordinate everything together for once.
It's down
And,
to the little details, man. Even the face of your watch has to blend with something somewhere, you know.
Well, goddamn,
Exactly.
you were looking fly, Joe. I was gonna
I
take a
appreciate
page out of
that.
Kevin's book and be like, "Marry me."
I appreciate that. I
Jesus.
appreciate that.
Yeah, you were looking
Yeah,
sharp.
nah.
I saw the picture earlier.
Thank you. Yeah, no. It worked at the end of the day.
How was the meeting? How the meeting went well?
It went great. I am now going to be a associate for a company. I'll tell y'all on the side. I'm not trying to get doxxed out here, but yeah, no, I'm good. It's not just one entity, so I'm not like tied to just Chanel, Dior, or something. I'm tied to an actual business, but it's just an extra opportunity in the time being, a chance
Good.
for me to grow, develop, get my foot in the door, and
Very
kind
good.
of, but
Yeah.
maintain flexibility with this, maintain flexibility with like things that I have upcoming. So this way everything just still flows, but it's going to be a good thing. And just focus that 4 hour block that or 4 to 6 hour block that I would have spent doing something else, still fragrance related, but now honed in and recommending stuff in person to people, basically.
Excellent. Excellent.
Congratulations, man.
Really
Yep.
Thank
good.
Yeah,
you.
that's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's I'm
cool.
excited. Definitely excited, and it gives me a chance to get out the house just a little bit more because I've been working from home so much that it's like, okay, fine, because of the car accidents, because of everything. MGP, thank you so much. Ross, Joe, as fragrance creators, do you receive hate towards your fragrances, and does it deter you at all to know? Yeah. So I
Great
will let
question.
you. Great
No,
question.
that
Thank
kind of
you.
stuff doesn't bother me, man. There's people that will take cheap shots at like business over pleasure, for example. They'll take cheap shots just because it's me that was behind it. They
Mhm.
not even they're just being biased towards they don't like me versus actually judging the
Right.
fragrance. They're making themselves not like the fragrance. So
Right.
it's all part of it. It comes down to just letting it roll off your back. I mean, I say this all the time when the word haters comes up. If I didn't have thick skin or I couldn't tolerate that kind of stuff, I'd have stopped making content years
Right.
ago at this point. You know,
Right.
you got to take
Exactly.
the good with the bad. Just like we always preach that not everybody's going to like everything. This
Mhm.
applies to that too.
Mhm. And I mean, not
Hey,
for nothing.
yeah.
I'll testify towards that because I mean, n- as Voss definitely knows, and as many of you who have watched my channel know, I was not as big of a fan of business over pleasure in comparison to
He
the other
politely shit
two.
on it.
Politely,
He
but it
politely
was
shit on it.
critical.
And this
But
was
it was
before we were
critical.
friends, and it was fine.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. It was before, and but it was done with like historically. I'm not a fan of fresh fragrances, so
Mm.
for it to be
honestly,
more
his
fresh
video
before.
is what sparked him and I conversing the first time in the first place, and here we are now.
Oh wow,
That was one of my
Exactly.
dearest friends in this space.
very
Hmm.
cool.
So it's
So
funny how things
yeah,
work out.
definitely. And in the meantime, I mean, I still have people now who are like, I want to like your fragrance because I like you, but I don't like how sour and tart the opening is, or how. And I'm like, hey, I get it, you know. But shout outs
And there's
to
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
right.
that.
Well,
Hey,
A
an
uh,
average
hell
patch,
yeah.
baby.
It just
like it.
Sickeningly
boils down
sweet.
to everybody having different tastes. I mean, that's all. I mean,
Sickeningly
Yeah,
sweet, and not for everyone.
Exactly. But that was
I mean,
at the end of the day, it was made more so for an homage to me. It was never even made to become like a best sell. Hey, let's make this a world popular fragrance.
right.
It's just, hey, I'm making you a fragrance. Here you go in your honor, and something that you could wear. So just make sure you like it, and that's that. And I
Mhm.
made it to where I be the one to always have it, and then it just so happened that other people appreciated it. But what's going on, Omega? Great to see Omega here. Great to see Boost Caboose out here. But
Shout outs to
thank you
Boost.
once again,
Boom.
MGP. I appreciate you.
Mr.
it's
Got Plenty. He's always showing love. We appreciate you,
yeah.
man.
Absolutely,
But
absolutely.
these people that hate, it's like y'all know y'all can do the same thing. I'm talking to the haters. Y'all can do the same thing. So I don't know why people hate, and I don't know. I don't get it, but
It's a natural
that,
human reaction. People love, you know what? People love to love and build up people, and then when they get
Mhm.
to a certain level, they just sadistically want to enjoy watching people topple because
Mm.
misery
Right.
loves
That's
company,
valid.
right? Misery loves company,
mm,
and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being affected by negative comments, but the key is not to let people see it. right?
Right.
You don't have to bottle it up, but you can, you have people within your close circle that you can discuss and talk to, but you don't have to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Kill them with kindness. Keep that smile on your face. Keep moving forward, and let these people froth at the mouth and stew and just fuck off and die in a corner.
I love you, Anooj. Fuck off and die in the corner.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah,
If
I agree.
If you're doing your thing and you're working your ass off, you're not harming anybody.
No.
So,
Right.
like, you're just trying to do your own thing to better yourself or to better the people around you. And if people don't want to appreciate that and they don't want to see it and they don't want to give you a chance and just give you that 5 minutes to get to know you, that's their fucking problem, not yours.
But there's a benefit to haters, because they're going to watch everything you do so they can try to find every little snippet to criticize. And they're the ultimate supporters because they watch everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Well said. Any publicity is good publicity.
And for somebody that makes money off of content, I welcome all of you haters. Please come check the entire video the whole way through. Don't forget to sit there through the ads.
Attaboy.
Watch the whole thing, please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, great to see Ahmed here. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Anooj got a great mic. He does.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's the wife. She gets all the credit for the headphones.
Hell yeah. Hell
My
yeah.
mic is all Joe Anthony's fault.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
I did a stream with Joe, and his audio was so much better than mine. I said, "What mic do you have?" And I bought it that night. And Daneem has the same one. It's just white. It's the Elgato Wave 3.
Oh, okay.
Low key. If anything, I'm gonna be I should be shilling for Elgato. Elgato cut me a check already now.
Right?
All these YouTubers.
You've been selling mics across these fragrance streams.
Exactly. I'm selling more mics than I'm selling fragrance. They're like, hey, this won't be a conflict of interest, will it? I'm like, absolutely not. Now, if I was over there selling mics, if I was working for Sam Ash, maybe that might be a different situation. But nah, definitely. This is such a good mic for the good value.
I love it.
I mean, great value, everything for what it is. You can't. For like $50 more, you're getting more, like so much more than the Blue Yeti.
Well, and everybody's got the Blue Yeti. You know what I mean?
Too.
That's like the go-to for everybody. It's nice to get something that's a little out the norm, but still a good mic in the same price bracket.
Exactly.
I don't even use all the features that's available to it with soundboards and sound effects and everything.
Same. Especially now they have that noise canceling one or the background noise. I'm still trying to figure out how to get that one onto my mixer and everything, but overall
with it.
Overall I can't complain. But great to see JJ here. Y'all check out JJ's channel. JJ
I'm trying to figure out if that's the real JJ.
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to ask you guys about this. I asked on somebody else's stream about it's so confusing. Sometimes people can change their monikers and stuff, and you don't know like who's real and who's not. So
that is not the real JJ. I just checked.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, it doesn't sound like
something
something he would write.
I would have thought it was like, what the fuck?
I just checked because I have my my actual YouTube pulled up, so I could just easily go. But Melissa just reminded me. I was like, wait. And sure enough, we also just lost a view, so he probably dipped out. He was probably like, "Oh shit, I'm caught."
So how? Kind of explain. You got to explain it for dumb people like me. Like how do you know? Like how can you tell?
If you are a moderator, like you've seen some channels that have a blue wrench when they're commenting on the chat. So if you are a moderator or the actual channel, since this is my stream, not here on StreamYard, I have the video playing on my YouTube, and then
I always have it on a separate screen on YouTube too.
Exactly. Click their profile, and you could always go to channel. And then if you go to the like, I know JJ does videos. I know he has at least a couple hundred subs, if not almost 1,000. There's 0 subs on that JJ, like literally 0 subs. So then I'm like, oh no, that's a burner.
And you see what he wrote? Well, the person, I don't know. It says your new fragrance doesn't have civet or category of no pen.
Yeah, it's somebody just trying to, I guess, basically throw shade on JJ. Basically,
it's like what?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Shout outs to the real
there you go.
JJ.
Yeah, JJ's awesome. He's
Shout
like
out
a
to
walking
JJ.
encyclopedia, man.
Oh,
It's
for
unbelievable.
real.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
He really is. That's what I'm
Yeah,
like.
no.
That's not the way he writes or speaks or
No,
anything.
definitely not.
Yeah.
I realized that once I got back into the group, like I realized I was like, wait, that's not even how he would say anything. But JJ, if you are watching, great to see. You know,
Yeah, shout outs to
Shout
the
out.
real JJ.
Shout out
Kober.
to JJ.
definitely put him on live to see if you hear motorcycle. That's true. He's been having like some motorcycles. He's been sounding more like if he's in New York than me these days, with like different ambulances and sirens going on. But JJ is a good guy for sure.
And then the burner
forgot-
follows up with thanks.
Right. It's still doubling down like
They're fully committed.
Yeah.
Fully committed.
Yeah.
fully.
He won't take any disses, but he'll take the compliments. The
Yeah.
fake JJ.
Exactly. That's crazy.
So what's
But-
everybody got going on this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? What's
Old
everybody got
age.
going on?
Play tomorrow.
Old age.
Halloween party.
Halloween party.
Mm.
Ah, nice.
Are you dressing up as a fragrance enthusiast? I don't know what that
I
outfit would
will
look like.
be, I will be wearing the suit though. The Joker suit.
Hell yeah.
Our local mall. Yeah, I went to my local mall and they had a suit and it's just like the Joker suit. So I'm like, I'll be wearing that. So it's my boy got an Airbnb in Detroit, so I'll be going up there.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
When are you going to start your own channel, man, Montrice? Let's go.
I don't know, man. I
Come on,
thought
man.
about it.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, come on.
I thought about it.
The people demand it.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Yeah.
You love fragrances, you have a
Go for
knowledge,
it.
you
Yeah.
got a sizable collection.
Mhm.
Damn straight.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
thought
if you don't
about
want
it.
to, you don't want to. But if you've ever
No,
thought
you know,
about it,
I really thought about it. It's just
you
that
would watch,
honestly, bro, it's the job, man. It's like I'm tired, like, cause I work in a DD home, so
Mhm.
it's weird. It's like people quit all the time, and then you got to take their hours, and then like free time. Like I'm glad that I'm able to get in these lives sometimes, cause
Right.
it's like you can get away from all that. But it's just the people. Like our clients literally take care of themselves. So we literally just get paid to just cook for them and watch Netflix. So it's like, damn, like a girl, she quit because she saw an ant in the cabin. And I'm like, that's why you quitting? So it's like,
Wow.
wow, that's
oh,
impressive.
Wow.
yeah. I mean, it was a queen. Like I seen it, but I was like, girl, you just kill it. She was like, oh, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, all right.
Wow.
Jesus
Wow.
And-
Christ.
But it's cool because it's a family business. So my mom and my uncle and my auntie started it. So it's like when they quit, I'm like, hey, I'll take your hours. Like the other day, was that last week? Like 3 days ago, I did first, second, and third shift.
So you worked almost 24 hours, then, huh?
Nice.
I was there. I just took it back, and that's not the first time I've done that because people keep quitting. It's like, hey, no, whatever. You know, some people just can't handle certain jobs, but we don't have to clean up anybody. Like they literally take care of themselves. So I don't know.
So I see RXL. I just thought about it. So Joe, remember how we were talking about the, not needing to have a full bottle, that whole discussion on the live 2 days ago?
Mhm.
And RXL was saying, I'm going to take old used sprayed test strips from Sephora and do reviews. Did you
Yes.
see his news video?
I started to, and then I had a phone call.
He
so
got
I
a Ulta or a Sephora paper sample of Coach for Men.
I saw that. It was hilarious, man.
I laughed my ass off the whole time.
It took
I
me back
commented
to
in the
old
video. I
school,
said, I
back
can't
in the
believe
day
you
with
actually did it.
magazines. Back in the day with fragrance magazines where they had the strip that you pull open
Yeah.
with the stupid glue that you use when you're in kindergarten and shit.
Mhm.
And leave it to him to always take his shots. Let me see if it's fresh or if it's dank. Yeah, it's fresh.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
He was killing me. I was rolling the whole time. I watched the whole thing. I was laughing my ass off. So shout out to Rick.
Yeah,
I saw his name
been
popping up, and I thought about the videos. God, that was hilarious.
I got to give him credit. He's been kind of actually really creative lately with his content. Yeah, definitely 69
Miami samples.
Miami samples.
Yeah.
Everything.
The Neem dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Christ.
Miami samples didn't even do is too funny.
Yes. No, it's been he's been definitely, the last week or so he's been coming out with some good content. So definitely
He's been having some fun with it for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could tell like he's like, okay, I don't even care.
Fully committed to.
Yeah, he commits to it. Like he's so serious when he's doing
man. He keeps it real.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't mind my asking, just to ask you guys on your opinions, just on that topic about not making reviews, but just even personal reviews of samples versus full bottles. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions?
I gotta have a full bottle. If I like something, like I ain't even gonna say that. If I love something, I gotta have a full bottle.
No, but just to make an opinion.
Do a review he's talking about.
Yeah.
Review?
Not even just a review, like in terms of making a YouTube review, but even if it's just for yourself, like, do you need to have, like, if someone wanted to ask your opinion about a fragrance, is a sample good enough, or do you need to have the full bottle, or like what do you guys think along these lines?
I say like when they were holding up the 17 mils. I think you can have a sample, but like as far as like Mingo, because I like to test a lot, it has to be a big sample. It can't be like some little small Sephora sample. Like that's not gonna cut it for me.
As long as I got about 3 ml, I can formulate my opinion on it. That's enough sprays on skin that I can do it over a few days and really formulate my opinion, see how it develops, how it opens up, be in different settings, because 3 ml, you can get 30 sprays or so out of it.
You get maybe a little 6-7 sprays out of 1 ml, if I'm not mistaken, right?
So 20 some odd sprays, that's plenty. I mean, it's not huge sprays, but I mean, if you're putting 3 or 4 sprays in this one general area or a couple around behind the ears and stuff like that, plus stuff you can sniff on, I can definitely formulate an opinion with about 3 ml easily. I don't have to have the full bottle. Now, do people want to see the full bottle in a review? Yes. But as far as answering your question specifically, yeah, samples are fine to formulate an opinion. A couple times on a test strip, no, that's not enough. But actually being able to spend time with it on skin for a few days, yeah, as long as I got 3-4 ml, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. That's the important thing, is to have. It's more so if you've spent time with the juice. In my personal opinion, do I really consider that a pretty good review? It's like, okay, they've clearly spent, even if it's 2 days, like 2 straight days with like 3-4 mLs worth of juice, fine. The quick, spray it on my hand, and now I know exactly what everything is, as if I'm like the analyzer that could break down all the compounds. I'm like, ugh.
No, that's just the first impression. That's all it is. I love doing those, but I want to be blind so I can test myself, and then let's look at the notes so I can get excited or disappointed on how accurate I was. That's part of the fun.
Exactly. Also, great to see the real JJ is now here. So,
it's really him now?
No, because I tagged him, so this way I could be like, hey.
Nice.
Okay, so we got the real JJ. Shout outs to the real JJ.
What do you say, Melissa?
I would say I could probably wear 3 mils in one use. I'm kind of an oversprayer.
Yeah, me too.
But I would say a first impressions with a sample, it's fine. And then I would probably need the bottle to use it a few times before I do an actual review. I mean, I really don't do many reviews anyway, but when I do, it's one that I've spent time with. So usually have a full bottle for those.
I think there's 2 separate issues. I think if it's people who are really into fragrances, then exactly what all you guys said is 100% that you don't need that much. A small sample is good enough. But I think layman people who are really not into fragrances that much, perception and image is a big thing for people who are on the outside. So the shape of a bottle, the color of a packaging, how it's designed is a big influencer. So I think when you have that combined with the color of a juice, the size of a bottle, the way it's shaped, all enhances the whole thing. Where if it's someone like any of you guys who are truly passionate about fragrances and more into just the actual scent, you know what I mean? Like in terms of just the integrity of the brand, then you guys don't need that shit.
No, because it's all about new experiences for me. That's why I like so much variety, because there's just it's like an endless journey. There's no way to get to the end of this fragrance journey, as we call it. It's just impossible. It won't happen.
Yeah.
So it never ends. As long as you want to be on it, you can be on it and have new experiences and say, oh, well, this is too much like this. They should have went a different route. And then you just get more and more seasoned as time goes on.
100%.
Great thought-provoking question, though, Anooj.
Yeah, people were talking about it for the last couple of weeks or whatever. So it's just like, whatever.
Samplegate.
Samplegate. There you go.
Actually, Melissa gets credit for that.
Distress.
Melissa sorry, I need to point my finger. Hey, Melissa, where the hell are you? Melissa started September. Was it Sample September?
Sample September. Yeah.
You started that in terms of people stopping to like buy whole bottles and just calm down and just try and sample and smell what you already have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I
copyright shout out Melissa. There you go.
And now I have more samples than I did before I started.
There you go.
Rudy's comment, that happens to me a lot. If I get a decant first, there's like a 60 or 70% chance that I'm not buying a bottle.
Right.
So if I want the thrill of the blind buy of getting the bottle, I got a blind buy usually. But because I've got so many decants right here that I don't own the bottle of. But there's, you know, which ones I do want because the decants are empty. And it's like, okay, now I need a bottle because I want to continue spraying it.
Exactly.
So it's a good point. It's the FOMO. It's the fear of missing out. But once you sample it a little bit, that may go away.
Yep. Rudy's the man. He's 100% correct, because it's all about the levels of what you're talking about. If it's some niche or vintage or something expensive, these are not things that really people should be blind buying. Right. If they're, you know, I don't like this word, but we use it all the time, cheapies, because it kind of throws shade on things, because just because you call something a cheapie doesn't mean it's shit. It just means that its market value is cheap, but it doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance. It just means it's a fragrance that's been overproduced in too many bottles. So its market value or street value, as we call it in the industry,
they get
very low.
Dump the discounters.
Right. So it doesn't mean it's bad, but anyways, so, you know, those are the type of fragrances that, blind buy as much as you want. Because if you could, you know, you can buy 5 fragrances at $30 a pop. It's nothing. It's $150. You're getting 5 full bottles, and you're getting, you know, what, 100. You know, you're getting so much usage out of that shit. Even if you don't like it,
even
you
if
still get
2
value
over 5
out of it.
are misses.
Yeah, you get value out of it.
You know?
You get value, right? But if we get into something that's niche, high-end, expensive, vintage, and even though I'm a vintage guy, again, keep it real. We get into something where you're talking about 50 mil, 100 mil bottles in like the hundreds of dollars. That's not something that you blind buy. These are things that you need to dip your toe into the pool.
I couldn't agree more.
No, absolutely.
Any niche, there's no such thing as a safe blind buy niche fragrance. Technically, you know.
Yeah, because some of that stuff you think you'll like it because everybody else is commenting, and you like, oh, I gotta get that, and then you get the bottle, and you like, damn, I don't even want this shit.
Yep. I've seen it many times, man. I've seen it many times from even some of my own customers who just, you know, blind buy stuff, and then after they're like, well, you know, I thought it was going to be good because it was a vintage or whatever, and you learn the hard way.
About Ming the Dynasty.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Don't remind me
Damn
about
straight.
that.
That's Melissa's favorite fragrance.
Do not remind me of that.
I
Oh,
showed it again
God.
today on my stream. Ming the
Oh my
Dynasty.
God.
It comes with its own note in case of
Yeah.
an emergency.
Mm-hmm. I gave you special instructions, Melissa.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Let me catch this really quick.
I printed this shit out for
Wow.
Melissa.
Rat infestations, removal of unwanted relatives, door-to-door salesmen, and Jehovah's Witnesses.
Wow. Wow.
Dynasty. Looks like a package. Newport.
It did.
Ooh.
It
What's
did.
cool-
That's why I
cool
thought
light?
at first I was like, "Yo, did he slip me some vintage cigarettes? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on?"
It looked like a pack of cigarettes. It did.
It really do.
Yeah.
It was like
That's some stinky stuff, man. Whew.
I can't with that. It
That'll
smells like
open up your sinuses. We should send it to Ross. He'll
Yeah. 'Cause
get over that cold.
my sinuses are acting up for sure.
yeah.
You guys will
that'll
be surprised. I have a cult following of that shit in Australia for some reason. Don't ask.
Hey,
Don't
yo,
ask how or why. I have a steady stream of customers
Wow.
in Australia that buy that shit on the regular.
Damn.
hey, I believe it. Hey, I like stuff that smells like I've smelled perfume and like stuff that nobody really would ever wear. Like I forget the name of the one fragrance. I think somebody mentioned it on your live, Joe. Something about like it smelled like blood and sweat or something.
Oh, secretions, magnifique
That's what it was.
Secretion.
from Etat Libre de
And
Orange.
my cheeks is like, I
Italy
need to get me
Orange.
some of that.
Yeah. What kind of secretions? What?
Well, didn't
What?
you know
Like,
that
I'm curious though. Like, I want to smell it. I
Where's
really
Kevin?
do.
Well,
We
here's
need
the
Kevin.
thing. You've probably smelled it because according to Fragrantica, any YouTube content creator that has made a fragrance, their fragrance smells similar to Secretions Magnifique. Just look at Fragrantica,
Oh shit.
Huh.
including my new one that's not out yet. It smells like Secretions Magnifique.
Damn.
Interesting.
Gotta love Reddit Grantica.
Huh.
We got a question here from Mr. Got Plenty. Thank you for the $4.99. I always say reviewers never name fragrances they hate. Can you name at least 3 fragrances you hate and why?
I mean,
I-
one
Go
I
ahead,
could
Ross.
do one better than that.
Cuba
I could
Prestige
do one
Black
better.
did a video recently that I hate this fragrance. Cuba Prestige Black. I just can't get down with it, and I can find good in most. I can't think of 3, but I can damn sure think of that one because I honestly hate that fragrance. It's
Okay.
it smells as cheap as you pay for it.
Damn.
Yeah, I hate it.
Damn.
That's the only
What
one I really actually like passionately like. Fuck this fragrance, you know.
I get that. I haven't tried that one in a minute, but damn, I remember like not. I don't hate it that much, but I don't like it.
It's like the worst take on a barbershop fragrance I've ever smelled.
Damn. Damn. What about you, Mel? Anything?
Ming the Dynasty.
Ming the Dynasty is up
Wow.
there, yeah.
Hmm.
Ming the Dynasty.
And I see CKB in somebody's hands.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
I'll show it. I ain't gonna. I could show it instead of
Hell
me
yeah.
talking about it.
I like the opening, but the dry down kind of sucks on that
Man,
one.
this stuff is
My
boring
blind
as hell.
I hate
blind bought
that.
it recently.
I hate
It's-
that shit.
I don't hate it, but I definitely don't really care for
I
it.
hate it. I hate that shit.
It's boring as hell, man. It's
No.
boring, man. It's nothing. Like it's like it's pleasant, but it's boring as hell.
I,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
I
I don't
mean.
hate it, but it doesn't like do anything for me. I bought it and I just have it.
it's
It's
just,
just
for me,
I got 2 of these,
CKB is
man.
insulting as a fragrance for everything that CK1 was not as a game changer. And all they did was they just took CK1 and fucking inverted it and said, we're just going to take that, ride the roller coaster, make it from clear white to black. And it's just like, the fuck off.
Mm. Okay.
I like
Yeah,
the
but it's boring, man. I'm like, I only and look. I don't have 6 bottles because I went out and brought them. In my city, Rite Aid was getting rid of them, and they was $4. I'm like, oh, that's a come up. That's a steal. I grabbed all of them, so I just got bottles for no reason. I'm like, I gave my grandfather one, and he was,
Gave it back.
before he passed, And he said, "You know what I use that for?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Fucking air freshener." I said, "Damn."
Damn. What about you, Anoosh? Anything really quick before I get into mine?
I don't really have like a hate for anything as such.
Got you.
Well, CKB.
CKB is a fragrance that annoys the fuck out of me.
Right.
So CKB annoys the shit out of me. Another fragrance. Nah, I don't really. Nah. Sauvage by Dior. Just more
Really?
because of because just the overkill. So I wouldn't say that I don't like the smell of it. It's just the overall concept of it just gets on my nerves. It's like taking a grater or a guillotine to my fucking head, like
Shit.
or a mandolin.
That's aggressive.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nah,
No need to apologize. I love it. I'm eating it up. You're very aggressive with your answers. I like that shit.
Yeah.
It's good passion.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. As a business guy, I'm not a fan of fragrances that are over marketed and tried to shove down your throat over and over again, right? So I've talked about when it comes to Dior a couple times. Dior is a house that has vomited all over itself in the last 10 years. Okay, so when it comes to Sauvage, so we go back to we have vintage fragrance Eau Sauvage. Okay, and then they had Eau Sauvage Extreme way back in the day. Then they come out in modern times with Sauvage, Eau de Toilette. Then they decide, okay, we need to make more money, so we're going to do a fucking Sauvage Eau de Perfume. Then we're going to do a fucking Eau Sauvage Pure Perfume. Then we're going to do a fucking Sauvage Elixir. Then guess what? We're going to fucking dip our toes back into time and bring Eau Sauvage back in to do an Eau Sauvage Pure Perfume in 2012 and then fucking redo it in 2017.
Which is great, by the way.
I know, but like...
No, I get what you're saying. It's all about money. I mean, that's all they care about.
My perspective is different.
Artistry.
My perspective is just different as a retailer who's always trying to educate a consumer, right? Mm-hmm. So what happens is when you have these types of launches with these names that are so similar and so quick, consumers are completely fucking ignorant and fucking twisted that they don't know the difference between one from the next. So the average casual, layman will come in and say, "Oh, I saw this thing Sauvage," and you're like, "Well, are you looking for Eau de Toilette or Eau de Perfume or Pure Perfume or Elixir?"
Can't forget the cool spray.
Yeah. Oh, the very cool
the aerosol can. So real quick before you go, Joe, RXL reminded me there is another fragrance I hate: gray flannel. I imagine that's what
Rip the Mick.
That's what every dying alone old dusty old man smells like.
No,
I like it though.
Hey, you leave Al Manzano alone. Leave my boy alone.
Rip the Mick too. Rip the Mick.
Al likes that fragrance.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea.
Man.
Nothing personal against Al. I can't
does.
stand the smell of that fragrance.
Really?
I have a bottle of it. I have it. I will not like it.
Man, if you hate it, if you don't like it, man, I'll gladly take it off your hands, sir.
You can have it.
I actually like it.
It's one of the big bottle dab style ones. You can have it.
Yeah.
You can have it. It's like the big 8-ounce bottle. You can have it, Montrice. Text me after your address. I will send it to you. You can have it if you want it for real.
I got you, man. Because you did it.
I'd much rather it go to somebody that'll enjoy it because it's just collecting dust on my shelf.
Oh, man. Yeah, I let my little cousin spread it at the mall because we don't, for some reason, we don't have it at ours. But I was out of town and my little cousin, she's 9, and I let her smell it, and she said, "I hope you're not buying this."
A 9-year-old? That's awesome.
She's like,
that is awesome.
She's like, "No, I brought it." She didn't talk to me for a few hours that day. Like she didn't even want to talk to me. She's like, "You wasted your money. You wasted it. You wasted." She said, "You could have gave it to me." I was like, "Here you go," and I gave her $20. I'm like, "Here you go." She was so mad that I brought that fragrance.
Eau de Gray flannel, the light blue fresh one. I like that one. I mean, it's kind of simplistic.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a fresh fragrance, That one's nice.
Nobody actually talks about that. Nobody's actually ever heard of that, man.
Yeah, I like that one. I have that one. I haven't worn it.
Yeah, I like that one. But I see what you're saying, Denise, on a Dior. Like, I think Dior is too. I love Dior, but they do a lot. They do too much. Like they just shove everything in your face. I get it, but I love Dior. Like I didn't know I would like. I love Dior Sport, and I didn't smell that until this year. First time smelling it. I love it. I love it.
Which year?
I didn't think I was gonna love it that much. I love it.
Because the crazy thing is, even with Dior Homme Sport, they got 4 versions of that.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
08,
like 4
2012,
iterations.
17, and then the new one.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I
I
think
think
you
they
talked
tried to get
about
too
that.
smart and too cute for their own good. Way too much. Melissa, remember you like Misty or Cherie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's 2 versions.
So, well, so no, it's
There's
actually more
several.
it's actually more fucked up than that. There was there's an old original vintage fragrance called Miss Dior, just classic Miss Dior back in the day. Okay, so they reformulated that a couple times. Then they launched a separate fragrance called Miss Dior Cherie. Okay, on its own. Wonderful fragrance. That's the one, Melissa, that you love. Okay, wonderful fragrance. Then some fucking moron in a boardroom at Dior decided we need to fucking rebrand Miss Dior Cherie and call it Miss Dior, which was the old school fragrance. So Miss Dior Cherie was rebranded as Miss Dior. So the current shit that you have in the market that's called Miss Dior now is actually what Miss Dior Cherie was. It's the stupidest fucking shit.
Oh wow! So they came full circle.
It's not full circle. It's like,
well, like
it's like pee in the pants is the coolest type of shit.
oh wow!
But yo, like,
Thank
does any? I think I cut somebody off. Who did I cut off? My bad.
Nobody.
You're good.
But who? But who was that? What is his name? Simply Put Sense.
Me too.
Oh,
man.
really?
He did a video. He did 2 of them. It was called "Cut the Shit." Those videos are so hilarious. Like, I just go back and watch those just to laugh.
Yeah,
he was talking about, just yeah, man. Them was some funny videos, man, where he just dogged like companies that do that, like what Anooj is talking about. He just dogged and he's like, cut the shit. I just thought that was funny.
It just grinds my gears, and because what it does, it just confuses the consumer.
Yeah,
right? The problem in the fragrance industry is today is that there's a lack of information that comes, right? And I've said this many times on many people's streams. I've said this on Eugene's streams, Rich Mitch's streams, Ranji's streams, is that a lot of the proper information that comes is from actual YouTubers like you guys, right?
Right.
The information is not coming actually where it should be from the actual manufacturers and distributors. It's from enthusiasts on FragCom who are doing their own homework and doing their own research and are educating the public. And it pisses me off because it shouldn't be like that, right? That's not how it should be. It should be when a fragrance, they change their packaging, they change their bottling, or they change their formulation. You know, it should come from top down.
Right.
Right. That's the way it should be.
Right.
Right. When we talk about electronics and phones, you know, something as simple and stupid as like Apple with their phones, when they have a new phone, it's not, you know, your local booth guy selling phones that's telling you about it. It's Apple that's telling you about it, right?
Right.
So like sorry.
Anyway. No, you're good.
No, man, hey, keep going, man. Hey, that's real. It's real talk.
No, but that's what it is. It's because, you know, this shit is not cheap. Prices keep going up and up.
Hell yeah, Mike.
Prices keep going up and up and up for these retails. So,
oh God, yeah.
Right?
Everything's going up.
Everything.
Yeah. So we can objectively say quality might be less, but the price keeps going up and up. But
take your medicine and like the taste. That's basically what they're telling us.
But I mean, but you know, if it wasn't for people like Max and even Jen Sense and Ross, like, because I was confused on Dior with all these 2016, 17, but it's like the same name. Like,
exactly.
I was confused as hell. I was like, so
They're
which
the
one
only
am I
ones that
supposed to
really
get?
do that is
Huh?
Dior. Dior's the only
Yeah.
ones that really do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. With like, and Anisha's saying like it's Dior, and that's why I said they just put all this stuff in your face. Because I got confused. I was like, so am I supposed to get 2017? Am I supposed to look for 18? Because I wanted
They're all
the
different
iris note,
fragrances.
the irises. You know, I wanted the iris, you know, because I like iris.
So you want the 2012 then, as far as the
Yeah,
sport.
and that's what I ended up getting. But it was expensive, dude. I think I paid 175 for 100 mil. But
Damn.
I mean, I wanted it that like because I'm like I want it.
That's
Like
high.
I like the
I paid
2020
like
was
80.
good too though.
Right.
No,
80 for
you're
80
right.
bucks.
Montrice, you're right. It's not just Dior; it's all of LVMH. So in that
Yeah,
same house, Guerlain does the same shit too, where they keep
yeah.
changing their packaging and their. This is the other thing. Okay, so sorry, I have to go on another tangent. These fucking
No, hit us with
companies,
it.
they don't just change packaging; they change the size of their bottles too.
Yeah.
Right? They go from a 3 ounce to a 4 ounce, and then they want to go back to milliliters. So they go from a 100 milliliter to 120 milliliter to 120
To a
20,
75.
125 milliliter
Yeah.
to a 50 milliliter to 70. Like, you fucking give me a fucking break.
Yeah, like I said, if it wasn't for Ross and Jen Sense and Reda Lessons and Big Bear, I would be confused. I still probably be like, you know, I'm just gonna wait.
Exactly.
This,
Exactly.
and that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because of these guys, it's because of all of you guys in this Fragcom shit who do your own homework. You guys are the ones who are spreading the knowledge, right?
Mhm.
You guys are doing the work that the companies should be doing.
Mm.
Well, they don't care. They just put it out and say buy it. And if you don't buy enough of it, they're going to change it.
But
Why do you think they're not transparent? What do you think the reasoning is behind all that?
because they don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They just don't care.
They
Because
have
they-
the
I mean,
It's
ability.
such
we
a
can
different
talk shit.
experience from a smaller company that's in the space.
They
That's why our
have the
experience is
yeah.
totally different.
Yeah,
They just
have.
don't give a shit.
Sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah.
But like they just at the end of the day, like they know somebody's gonna buy it regardless. So it doesn't really matter. Somebody's gonna buy it. But I don't like when they discontinue the real good shit. That's what pisses me off.
Well, that's another topic unto itself because there's different levels. So, okay, so we talk about when we say something is discontinued versus out of production. Okay.
Right.
So there are a lot of companies that discontinue products. All it means is that they're taken off seller levels. So they're taken
Right.
off of platforms to be able to be bought, but they're still manufactured and there's still units available in production.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's just a different.
But them price jumps though, be like, come on, man. Man, no. Like I just brought the Paris counter clone of bitter cherry or whatever. What is it?
Lost cherry.
Lost
Bitter
cherry. There we
peach.
go. I said, yeah, it's bitter peach, yeah. But that they call it Paris counter. They call it boozy cherry. So I went with that because like I was telling Ross before, I gotta have 100. If I pay over $200, it gotta at least be 100 mil. It has to. Man, $500. I'm like, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying $500. I'm not doing it. So I just go with that.
I don't blame you, man.
And then what?
Obviously, there's a
375
cutoff.
for the but I'm like then 375 for a 1.7 ounce. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
Kind of my limit for is like 200 to 250 range. That's kind of my cutoff for what I'll spend on one bottle.
Yeah,
and I got to really want it, you know?
Yeah, especially now, right?
Yeah,
Especially
there's
with
stuff that, I'm willing to share, like Amouage and stuff like that. Absolutely. No hesitation. If I want it, I'll even blind buy. Most of my Amouages have been blind. About half of them have been blind bought because I just love what they do. Their signature in their, like the whole Middle Eastern vibe of the resins and the incense and all, love it. So unless it's some research I've done where it's like Like Figment Man, I've heard that's awful from multiple sources, from people,
terrible.
from stuff I've read. So I won't even sample that one. But outside of that, if it's something I really want, I'll spend the money. But it's hard to, like you were saying, $375 for a 50 ml. That's a hard pill to swallow. You know, I don't make $400,000 a year where $375 is nothing.
Exactly.
You know,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I know. Then they have the 250 mil. No, the cherry. No, my brother has a couple of those real big Tom Ford bottles, but he said he got them for like 350 a piece of somebody he know that's in the business of selling perfume. I'm like, you know what? I would like see. I'll pay 350 for 200 mil, but I mean it's like Tom Ford. Like I love Tom Ford, but I'm like, God, I can't do it.
that's kind of what I've been waiting on. That's why I haven't been buying much lately, because I'm kind of saving toward my little extra play money that I would typically spend $200-300 here, $200-300 there. I'm saving towards a couple of Tom Fords that I really want.
Right.
Because it's just so damn expensive.
Man, because that's somebody's rent. Like that, that's somebody's rent, man. Well, like,
and there's some shit I don't need at all. Just want.
Right, but bottle 6900, bottle everything.
yeah,
Joe, one thing
Yes.
we never got to. What is at least one fragrance that you hate and why?
So aside from secretion,
all over the place.
right? So aside from Secretions Magnifique, and aside from Ming Dynasty, and aside from anything with actual Castoreum or Civet, one fragrance that I actually really do not like, ironically, is
Bitter Peach.
Bitter Peach from Tom Ford.
Sorry. I knew it. I was like, it's coming.
Bitter
I
Peach.
forgot about that one.
That's fair.
That's why unAVERAGE Peach was created, because Jason, if Jason is still here, Jason made it. And like, because I did a video, I think it was started by Eugene, but then Jason had Bitter Peach and he actually likes Bitter Peach, and he layered it with the unAVERAGE patch, and then was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then Allie, Dry Down Low Down Significant Other, was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And Jason went on a campaign being like, make it a thing, make it a thing. And I don't like Bitter Peach. My significant other doesn't like Bitter Peach, thankfully, but it's just like, oh no, Bitter Peach. There's something about the combination that doesn't work. Now of course this will be like, oh, you're shilling. No, unAVERAGE Peach is a little bit it's kind of drowned out, the parts that, because of like the additional cognac and the musk and the different floral components for it, get drowned out by just the blanket of, the fire hose that is just sour tartness from the unAVERAGE patch. But
you gigantic fucking shill.
I know, right? I know I'm such a shill, but no, in all seriousness, I just honestly, like, I am not a fan of Bitter Peach in general. And unAVERAGE Peach is the least favorite of the three, but mostly because I had nothing to do with it other than just being Scales, I'm sorry.
Scales said unsubbed.
Another one that did throw me off though was the new Amouage Opus Tobacco. I forgot what it's called, but that had a lot of not the Opus Tobacco. Royal Tobacco
it's
and
the
the
Opus
Oud
collection.
And the Oud is still a part of the Opus collection, but in the the Oud one too. That
I've tried any of them.
So much funk.
I've heard that Royal Tobacco, I've heard people praise it, and I've heard people say it's an absolute, like Rudy's one of them, I think, said he don't understand the hype. It's not good. I think Rudy's the main person I'm thinking of that said, no, this is a no-go. It's not good.
Right.
I love it.
A bunch of people say it's amazing. Montrice, you like it?
Man, listen, I bowed down to it, bro.
Damn, that's love.
My sister got it on video, bro. It's good to me. Just like I mean, like every fragrance that comes out of that house, I don't have a problem with none of them. But some people just don't like strong tobacco, I guess, or even like some people like the earthy tobacco. Some people hate earthy tobacco. Some people like pipe tobacco. Some people don't like
Mhm.
pipe tobacco. It's just
I would imagine it's a very earthy tobacco. That's how I would think it would come across.
you're right.
I haven't
It
tried it, but
is.
it being Amouage in a specific collection, I would think
I
that,
like it.
you know.
It's a little earthy. I like it. Like
Yeah,
um,
we are, Rudy.
but I can't wait to get your business over pleasure, the EDP. I can't wait to get that, man.
Mm.
No, am I saying all right? What is it? What
Evening,
is it?
Mystique.
Evening Mystique.
That's the name of your
Business
new
over
one?
Yeah, that's my
Business
new
over
one. Evening
pleasure was the
Mystique.
last one.
Yeah, Business Over Pleasure was
Okay,
the
yeah,
first.
I know that, but the new one is. I was actually gonna say Business over Pleasure Part 2. That's what I was
Well,
about
on the
to say.
box it says Business Over Pleasure Act 2
Okay.
because it ties into the whole
Act
theater
2.
theme.
Act there we go, Act 2. Yeah, I can't wait to try that. And
Because
I'm buying it, by
on the
the way.
first rendition, George had put Part 2, and I was like, "How about this? Let's go with Act 2." Because he showed me a couple renditions, the first few, and I was like, let's go with Act 2 because it ties so well into the whole theme of what we're doing with the theater and the velvet rope and all that good stuff. And
Cause you showed it, right?
story.
Like ain't that the bottle you had with like the velvet?
Yeah, it says Business
Dude,
Over Pleasure Act 2 with the velvet on the box.
when I seen that juice color, I said, I'm getting it.
Oh.
I appreciate that, man.
The juice color, man. Oh, I gotta get it.
Rudy said,
Mhm.
Royal Tobacco smells like burnt hair from a barbecue. Yeah, right before you came back, Rudy, I was saying, I think you're the person that told me that it's the hype isn't real on it. It's horrible.
I like it.
Yeah. And great to see Pat here of Salty San. Bring back your channel, Pat. But in the meantime, where's tobacco fragrance?
That's my new favorite rapper.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I wasn't wowed by Aventus either. I mean, just because there's so many versions of it, but I haven't tried anything from Galleria, so I can't speak on that. But it's great to see you, Pat. And like I said, hashtag bring Pat back again.
I agree.
Yeah, you gotta come back, man.
Yeah. Shouts to Zahar. Yeah.
Hard.
And shouts out to Ross. Definitely.
Appreciate
Man,
it.
you gotta come up here.
A bunch of people said that pleasure over business stuff. That's not catchy. I was never gonna do that. I kept hearing that for months. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Even though it is technically the other way around, but
Exactly.
because it's more of an evening and outgoing, outspoken type of scent profile versus the safe office play that Business Over Pleasure was.
All right,
I get it.
as well as the presentation so nice on the Zeb bottles, I thought we needed was samples.
Well, RXL, all we're gonna do for your pre-order is I'm gonna spray the card and mail that out to you.
Exactly. With the signature, you're gonna sign it, and
the note's gonna say thanks for your purchase.
under each signature, it's gonna have the fragrance.
Yeah, we're gonna space it out across 3 sections on the card. Sniff with an arrow that says "sniff here."
Mm-hmm. There you go.
All right, family. I'm gonna go climb into my coffin. Thanks for having me.
I gotta
Thank you
go
for
too.
being here. Thank y'all both for showing up and being
Joe,
here.
Joe, do me a favor.
Yes.
Give my contact info to Ross. Ross,
I will.
hit me up. I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Really?
All right.
Definitely
Well,
will.
I will definitely look into
I love you guys,
We'll
Montrice,
talk.
Melissa, Joe, Ross. I love you guys. Have a great weekend.
Always a pleasure
too.
when I
Great
get
to
to see
see
you,
you.
Anoosh.
You too, man.
Take
Yes,
care.
absolutely.
Good night, guys.
Have a
I'm
great
out.
weekend. Good night,
Take it
Mel.
easy.
Y'all take
Thank you
care.
for having me, Joe.
Good seeing you, Mel.
Anytime, Mel.
Yes, you too. Take care, guys.
Anytime. Y'all take care. But yeah, no, it's always always great to have them on. They're both amazing.
Well, I've been
people.
on with Anooj before, but this is the first time I actually got on screen with Melissa.
Hell
I've
yeah.
been on streams, my stream, other streams where Melissa was in the chat, but I've never been on where we were on at the same time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. Usually Fridays or Saturdays is good for Mel, just because she's usually out and about. But Saturday she's gonna be busy tomorrow, so she's kind of making her rounds right now. Anooj, yeah, no, definitely.
Shout outs to Eugene.
Shouts to Eugene. Shout outs to Anooj. Shouts out to Enchante Perfumes, Mel. Shouts out to everybody here who's here with me on this Friday, celebrating, just kind of really just talking, having fun, relaxing.
How many
Had a
viewers and likes we got, Joe?
Right now we've got 38. We've basically had 40 viewers for the last 15 minutes. Likes have been
Got to have at least 30.
yeah, right, exactly. I think now because I'm resetting it, we're at 34.
Oh,
So
that's good.
not
Anybody
bad.
that hasn't, though, hit that thumbs up. Take a split second of your life real quick.
Please and thank you.
Let
I'd
YouTube
greatly
know that they need
appreciate
to
it.
let up more people know that Joe's live right now.
Definitely, please. I'd appreciate it. I'm still going to be going live. Like I said, it's not going to drastically change too much my new ventures, but it will just kind of break up again. My average samples won't be on every Saturday now. It'll just be like any day that I have the availability to do
Well,
it.
you'll be able to kind of schedule it out and advertise it for several days leading up. This way, I guess you could look at it as it'll make it much more special because you won't be able to do as many.
Exactly. Definitely not. Definitely. You should call it one night stand. Hey, definitely should be maybe something to look into, Oh, Heather, yes, it's actually me. I'm tired from working. Got to do it again 9 to 4, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then we got the Halloween party. Okay. Shouts out to Halloween. Hell yeah. And great to see Yumi in the chat. Shout outs to Yumi.
Shouts to
OMG.
Yumi.
Definitely. Great to see everyone. Fernando, I saw Fernando a little bit earlier. Germs, Skells.
I'm curious on what Skell's next name's going to be.
That's
been a couple of days now. Creature from the Skells Lagoon. That's been a couple of days.
Exactly. So like Skells, do you rotate your name like every 3 days, every 4 days, just as soon from now until something else happens? How do you rotate your days? Please let me know. Mr. Got Plenty already got a fragrance called One Night Stand. It smells like spilled wine. Oh snap.
Disagree. He's talking about Mega Dave's fragrance, and I love Mega Dave's fragrance. I talked about it a couple days ago.
I still haven't tried Mega Dave's.
It's crazy fucking strong. Jesus Christ, it's crazy strong. You got to strategize when you're going to wear that thing.
I mean, of course, it is duets. And with the name Mega, Dave. So with the name like Mega Dave, you definitely gotta.
It's a lot of cinnamon. It's earthy, ambery, all that good stuff. Not for everyone. I'm not arguing that he doesn't like it. He may not just like it, but I actually really enjoy it. I got to wait for it to be really cold outside for that one, though. It's that strong, that warm.
Hell yeah.
So the next time you go live, Joe, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but Marcus, you got to come up, bro. Yeah. He's cool, man. He got to come up.
Marcus is a floater. He's more of a chat person. I'd love to have him on. The door's always open, but Stinky, why are you so stinky? I kind of want to know that too.
Skell said once a week.
Oh, okay. Usually once a week. But I had too many Halloween. Damn, I couldn't get that out. Okay, good to know, Scales. Hell yeah.
Pin RXL's comment.
Bolo red wine. Haven't tried that. I'm
waiting for hell to freeze over.
Damn.
I wonder if it would smell better off of sprayed 3 months ahead of time on a test paper.
Right. Exactly. Like, will it have the same CI?
You can tell me if it's fresh or dank.
Let us know. I could come one day. Hey, I appreciate that, Marcus. Like I said, what is a note though from this fall time that like you don't like though? Since we're on this conversation, this trend today of things we don't like what is it? Too much cinnamon? Is it too much leathers? Cinnamon. Too much tobacco? What is too much vanilla? Nutmeg, like what is or spice in general, like what
if it's not the right vanilla, because there's vanilla dominant fragrances that just don't jive with me. They're too sweet. And it's not that I necessarily don't like them, it's that I can't stand them for a long time. It's not something that I can enjoy a full wearing experience out of, because typically they're going to be long lasting and strong,
right?
So certain vanilla fragrances, I mean, not all of them can be Nishane Ani. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Hell, even this, to be honest with you, I can't wear this for long, but boy, I can sniff all day long out the atomizer. Candy corn?
Yeah, candy
I
corn.
love how it smells in short bursts, but I can't do it for a whole, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. I just can't. It's too
Right.
much.
Yeah, it gets too almost like cereal milky for me after like the 7th hour. It's like,
It's too much.
okay, right.
This thing is
It
good.
sounds like something I need to try.
What's that?
I like a lot of cinnamon, a lot of vanilla, a lot of whatever. I like it because I like yolk, juke, whatever you want to call it. So I like that real sweet synthetic mess. That's what I call
Exactly what that is.
Mike just
it.
bought.
I gotta try it.
I smell just bought vintage jupe too. Like just now, he was saying that he went
A vintage.
through
Well, see, I
initials
haven't
too.
smelled the old formulas, and
Same to me. I don't really.
couldn't even tell you.
Man, 10 hours. It's the same to me. I don't even want no old batch. I don't need. Some people, if you want to pay that, you go ahead. But it shouldn't be that much because juke is so cheap. So it really shouldn't be that much. But they last. They last. But
It's strong. But the way you describe it, Montrice, is exactly how I describe it. And I can't do it. I've tried so many times. I can't.
I can't wait to pull this out. Oh man!
Yeah, now we're talking.
You.
Yeah,
Red tobacco.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Banger.
Yeah, nah, I agree with I mean, I actually like leather fragrances.
Me too.
But if it's too animalic, then there's like if they try to pair leather with an animal, like too much musk or something, then you kind of lost me. Pine is probably mine though, because again, I'm not big into the green. So when I'm like smelling like I just got beat to death by a Christmas tree, it's kind of like.
Duncan brought up a nice little gem that probably me and him are the only two that like.
Which one's that?
English Laundry Windsor.
Okay.
I haven't wore that in a while. I'm glad you brought that up, Duncan.
I can't wait to wear that.
Grabbing that and putting it on the table. I'm glad you brought it up.
I wore it at work.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I think I did like 3 sprays and everybody I was in the office. They was like, "Oh, that smells good." Now this lady said, like she actually picked up the note. She said, "Do I smell cloves?" I was like, "Oh, really? You picked that up?"
Hell
She
yeah!
picked up
Definitely cloves. It's clove heavy.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, synthetic oud, tobacco. It's got all that stuff.
Ladies and
Mike?
gentlemen, welcome, Mike. I
So
smell.
Mike.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you great.
Okay. I'm not gonna stay. I had every intention of just listening and enjoying the stream, but the past couple times I've been on your stream, unAV, every time I leave a comment, I blame you, Ross. Ever since I went onto your stream, somebody was like, "Oh, all right, well I'm gonna create an I Smell Burner account and act like Mike on all the live stream that he visits." So I didn't just buy Lost Cherry. I wasn't engaging with JJ. Like he's being respectful, almost like in the same way that I would engage with people. Yeah, it'd almost be better if he was disrespectful so people would know outright it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He went in there yesterday. He was telling unAV, he's like, "Oh, I'm thinking about splitting with my wife." He was like, "What?" He started going
Well, that
crazy.
I knew it wasn't.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
It wasn't him.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, that was the worst thing they said. But other than that, it was like just regular stuff. So I don't know. I just want to let you know I'm gonna be listening to the stream. But if the I Smell Burner says something crazy, I'm not gonna be held accountable. So
10-4. I had no idea.
Yeah,
no, I just glance at the comments here and there and see certain ones that catch my eye. I didn't know it wasn't you.
I sent you a message, Ross, and I had sent unAV a message, but I didn't check to see if y'all had read it or not. But then when I saw unAV responding, I was like, "Oh shit, I need to hop on here before because
I didn't. I had my phone on mute.
No, it's all good.
Here you go.
I see it. I see it right now.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah. So okay. I'm just letting y'all know. So it is what it is. But I have every intention of listening to the stream tonight. That was kind of like where I was at with it. But I just figured I'd say something so I don't get people angry and pissed off at me, and I don't know why.
No, you're good. You're good, Mike.
Yeah.
But it's always great to see you. You know, you're always
Absolutely.
welcome on any other
Absolutely.
time. So, hell yeah.
So
But-
All right, man.
breaking random news. Mr. Svetkov had messaged me. I also had a message from him. He wants to do a live stream just talking about video games, me and him. That
Oh,
would
yeah.
actually be pretty damn fun.
That
Hell
would
yeah.
be.
Might have to do that. And just happened to see I had a message from him as well while I'm on here.
Mike's Burner has
So
sponsorships.
there you go.
Really quick, send of the day, Mike, before you head out.
Oh shit, man! It's been a while since I sprayed anything on me. I don't remember what. No, I wore Encre Noir Sport today. Yep, that's right. It was
Hell yeah.
rainy. Yeah, it was rainy and dark in Austin today. So you know that kind of fit the mood that I was in. So yeah.
okay.
So somebody said it was me.
Yeah, that's
who
Pat.
said that? Silver Ronin. It was
No,
me.
that's
I'm
Pat.
multitasking.
Salty San.
that's Pat.
Oh,
It's
got
Patrick.
you. Got Pat. Okay. Okay,
Center
gotcha.
Salt, formerly known as Center Salt.
Scent of salt. Yeah, I'm used to seeing when it says salt on there that I know it's Pat. But
Yeah.
anyways, fellas, I'm not gonna take y'all stream over, man. I just wanted to say what I said, and y'all have a great night. I am gonna be listening in.
Take care, bro.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
Yep.
I do appreciate the fact that he's been coordinating with me lately. Like we came on early. I think it was yesterday, or Wednesday was your stream, bro. I forgot which day, but he came on and I came on, and we both had blue lights. And then now today he's got the purple going while I got the purple. So definitely,
Y'all brothers, man. Y'all brothers.
know.
You don't even know it.
right? You know, the good hit, the neat hair and the nice, beautiful eyes and everything, seductive eyes, definitely. But y'all make sure y'all check out I Smell. He is tagged in the description too. So yeah, definitely. Windsor though, I gotta try Windsor. Y'all been talking about it the last.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got it. You
It's
got
good
it.
stuff. And look, it's polarizing. Some people don't like it. If you don't like cloves, you won't like it.
Yeah, because it is slow.
Oh
my
shit!
face froze.
Here we go again. This happened to him the other day on Wednesday. He just he froze
did I
and he was
freeze?
smiling.
No, I ain't free.
Yeah.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah, you froze, man.
There
You
you go.
back.
Okay, you kind of getting back now.
Yeah, you back.
Did y'all go out or did I go out?
You went
'Cause
out.
that was
Me
weird.
and him were still talking.
I went out. I
Yeah.
went completely out.
You went completely. It was like last time, except this time you weren't smiling with it. Because last time he was like this, and he was still talking. He's like, "Man, I hate that." Well, no, because he was like, "Man, I hate that Frag. Oh man, this that." Like he was trying to talk bad about something. It's almost like the person who has Botox and they're like just smiling, like, "Oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain," but they're like laughing and smiling. It was like, wait. So,
But then, yeah, because I watched that back. But you got any of these fragrances, Ross? Frank Olivier?
None. Not a one. I've heard Oud Touch is the one to start with, though.
thank you, Mange Gnosis, for the $2.
Yeah, because Oud Vanita, the other one, that one is very sweet. But the Oud Touch, when I heard Oud and Raspberry, I had to get it. That's what made me want to get it. I don't know how much they are now, but they might still be $25, $30.
Yeah, they're still cheap. I've looked at them recently.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff to get. You know,
So
there's
much.
just so much.
A lot.
And fellas, on that note, I'm rolling out. I'm going to upload this and eat dinner. So
Definitely. Do you
appreciate you having me on, Joe. Montrice
Great to
Joe. It was
see
great
you.
seeing both of y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend.
Absolutely.
You too, man.
Take
Later,
care.
fellas.
Later. Thank you. Evening Mystique. Make sure you pre-order it now. Link is in the description under Shop Zaharoff. Whether it is the fragrance, whether it is something like some grooming, shouts out to the tobacco, whether it's the wallet. You know, definitely you got a little bit of everything. Make sure y'all shop Zaharoff in the description. And again, thank you, Mange Gnosis, for the $2 super chat. Ricky Tomatoes. Great to see you. Oud Touch is garbage. Oh, damn, though.
He said it's gone.
Damn. Oh, the Passion. Joshua grabbed the Passion, though. Hell yeah. Shouts out to Passions. You know.
Oud Touch is good, man. He being a hater. No, but it's very. But they got that. Yeah, like they real strong, man. They
Mhm.
you 2 sprays and you good. These some strong fragrances.
Mhm.
But
Hell
this
yeah.
one is just extremely sweet. This the Uvanille. This
Okay.
one is extremely sweet.
Which one is the one that's the compliment magnet of the bunch?
Neither. Because I don't think a lot of people gonna like it because it's like it's real
Hell yeah,
strong
Mike.
and
Thank you.
and you get the oud in there for sure.
$4.99. Hell yeah.
Unless you now the amber one is the compliment though. People love amber. You know. This the one that's safer.
Well, the fake eyes. Wait. Let me just go ahead and see one thing really quick. Literally just give me like 6 seconds. But keep doing your thing. Just gotta check one thing right quick. Yeah. I'm adios. So shouts out to the realized smell though. Oh, I did, Rudy. I did. It was just a matter of me making sure everything was done. So ain't gotta worry about that no more. Yeah, nah, he's definitely blocked. And I realized I started to see it. I was just trying to plan everything really quick. I like very cute, very cute. I know Silver was wild, but yeah, I'm sorry, Montrice.
It's all good, man.
Yo, so you were telling me though, which one is the most complimented of these Frank Olivier's?
The amber.
Amber. Okay, what's
Yeah.
that like?
Just amber. It's just amber and what's up? I think cinnamon is in it too. But the other ones are just extremely sweet with some oud. And a lot of people they ain't gonna like that.
Okay, yeah. No, I mean I could see the oud maybe not being. I mean a complimenting oud, but
Yeah, it's not.
yeah,
So yeah.
got you.
So just oud with a whole bunch of sweetness. So but
That's not
the amber one
gonna be the block him, yo, chill. Uh, I just bought the bottle of Guerlain 100 ml presentation for cheap. Oh snap! Which yeah, I was about to ask Darren, which one, Rudy? Let me know which one. Tonka Imperial.
chill.
Oud Isfahan. Yeah, no, I mean there are a lot of alternatives to a lot of things coming from a guy that changed his name 50 times. Hey, listen, Mike, when you cross, not you, but when that line is crossed, I definitely have no choice at that point, force my hands. But that oud touch smells like the back of a bodega. Oh, damn. Yo, they're going in on your Frank Olivier's right
Hey,
now.
hey, you know what? I don't disagree with them.
Oh, snap. Okay.
But I like it though, because it's a shit ton of oud and a shit ton of sweetness, and I like it. But he
Mm,
ain't lying though.
mm. Oud it is definitely a massive hit or miss. One of
Mm-hmm.
my more favorite ones, I know it doesn't necessarily have like pure oud in it, but it was that Aqua de Palma's Colonia Intensa oud. That was a pretty, and yeah, that was just uncalled for. It's like, but yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of Guerlains, y'all make sure y'all check out Rudy's new video where he went ahead and he covered all of the Guerlains and different reforms and discontinued, because we were talking about discontinued earlier. So, if you're into the Guerlains, but let us know, Rudy, what did you get? What was the 100 ml that you scored today? Rudy always finding them deals. He found the deals on Aventus. Now he's got this. Oh, Frenchie Lavance, Le Frenchie. Hell yeah.
Who was talking about Galans?
Mm-hmm.
They was on there talking about Galans, huh?
Hi, Cindy.
Yeah, these are my 2 favorite Galans. The only ones I have besides the original. But These are my two
Hell yeah.
favorites.
Hell yeah. None. Which one do you like more though?
You know what, man? To be honest,
Good
I
night,
thought I
Hezzy.
would have it like between them two, but I like both of them, man. It's kind of hard because that cherry gets me every time, but then I like the chili pepper too, man. I like that one. I like both of them. It's hard, man. It's hard,
Mhm.
but the original is real good too. But I don't really have a like out of them two. It's hard, man.
Got you. Okay. Damn, I might have to. Y'all got me working a little extra tonight. That's y'all got me working a little extra tonight. Okay.
Yeah, work hard, man. But other than that, though, like for Halloween, you ain't doing nothing.
Nah, I'm kind of laying low, just getting stuff in order and just gonna be kind of doing my thing, really. I'm it's kind of hard because everything's still kind of opening up, and
Oh,
just getting back together with everything. So it's like not too many group activities are being done. But yeah, it's just gonna be chilled. If anything, maybe go to a bar. But
yeah.
yeah.
I haven't done no Halloween in years, so I was kind of happy about the little Halloween party thing. I'm like, I'll do something. You know, I ain't done nothing in years for Halloween.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shouts out to Rudy though. Have a whole line except line stunt. How you gonna be? Nah, chill, Silver. Chill. Y'all know I work extra with the content. I don't work extra when it comes to like the extra. Here's the deal. When I hit 22, no, when I hit 3K, I'll start giving out moderator wrenches.
Mm,
I'll start giving out wrenches when I hit 3K. So, because I don't buy
yeah,
my subs, which means that means that we basically got an influx of 900 new people, which means that the live stream will almost have about 900 in it because I'm mainly a live streamer at this point. So that's when I'll go ahead and really start to hand out wrenches, because then too I could like do something for those who are my moderators as a thank you, you know.
yeah,
So that that's where it is. But no, it just kind of caught me. It would be easier if it wasn't a fake profile. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, adios. But because I'm not trying to like block the wrong person, I need to make sure that everything is good. I EDL Cologne. Did you ever try that one, Montrice?
yeah. It's I like it. I
Mm,
like it. I don't think it's a bad fragrance. I like it.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely.
I don't wear it a lot, but I like it. I wasn't complaining about the price,
Oh
so
yeah. At least back then, maybe now, because it's like
now
almost
it's high. But when I got it back, yeah, when I got it them years ago, it wasn't that high. So,
right.
but I always get on eBay. There's a particular person that I go to because he's always selling stuff for cheap, and so I always go to either him or there's another company out of Dubai that I mess with heavy because their designer fragrances are always cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got one. the Hugo Boss Oud. I paid 30. I paid the first time I got it was 30. Then I paid like 40.
Montrice,
But,
you have frozen. You
Hmm?
you are frozen
Frozen
in
again?
like this pose. Like you look like you about to bust out the illest b-boy dance with your frames and everything. You look like you about to like bring out the cardboard and bust a 6-step really quick with the freeze. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Well, let me see if I can fix that.
Yeah, just either reset to like come back, refresh, or because I hear you, I just don't see you.
My back.
Yeah, you back now. You were like this, like, and like at first I was like, oh, okay, he's just chilling, and then I was like, nah, wait, like his mouth ain't moving, but he's talking. I was like, he was like, you look like you were about to be there to be like, don't just stand there, bust a move. I thought you were like challenging me for a second.
And when I be online, I'll be on Amazon and I'll be on eBay. So like, and you can't play them games with the iPhone because you get booted out. But I'm on
Yeah.
Android, so Android let you move around. But yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool fragrance.
What if Trill used to blink? We don't know. He was frozen. Hell yeah. You know. Uh Definitely shout outs to Silver, shout outs to Marcus. Appreciate y'all. Guerlain is cheapening out.
Mark.
They don't even paint the bottles anymore. It's all clear. Good to know. Hey, later scales. Make sure that y'all make sure y'all check out Scales.
Yeah.
Always in the streams, whatever his name is gonna be next time. Y'all know where it is. EDL Intense got 3 bottles sealed, and the original EDL was 1. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, this was a good stream, definitely. I just wanted to break some news really quick and just let y'all know exactly what was gonna happen, what's to be in the works. I know that Joey is still living it up, and he will be back this upcoming week. Monday is his Halloween party. So y'all make sure y'all check out Joey Cannoli Raw for that. Issa may or may not be streaming tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Sunday. So if y'all haven't yet, check out Strawberry Shorty Cakes and subscribe to her. Link is in the description. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a good run and a good time. We've had a good stream, and I really appreciate y'all for like giving me y'all opinions and support with this new, because it's gonna be different for a second. It's about to. I'm doing retail during holiday season. It's gonna
We
it's going to get bit. Nothing's wilder than the ER during COVID though. Let's working the ER during COVID. Nothing will ever top that. It can't be topped.
impossible.
It can't. COVID, like prime COVID, like March, April, May, June, when
The
nobody
beginning.
knew anything, there were no vaccines, there was nothing. Nothing will ever top that. But I will be doing retail, trying a new thing, getting things in order, and it's gonna be fun. I'm still
Oh,
gonna.
it's gonna be fun. I used to
Mhm,
work at Best Buy, bro. I know them Black Friday and the
mhm.
holidays that people will ignore the shit out of you. People will people are so damn rude during that time of year. It's crazy. But
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Nah, but great to see Germs. Germs is out here, and yeah. Just at the end of the day, look, y'all know y'all are my family. I'm not gonna leave y'all. I'm not gonna leave y'all at all. How do you get a hold of Dunk? Dunk, let them know really quick before I close this up. How to get a hold of you. Who is Dunk? Yumi? Dunk is this guy, famous YouTuber. So, uh, that's who Dunk is. Dunk is the one who once got 3 bottles of EDL Intense sealed. Damn.
I got one seal. I got one.
Hey, you know,
Sure.
shout outs to seals, you know. But at least they appreciate that. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting venture. Joey's coming back Monday. Who knows what happens in the cannoli verse? But y'all make sure that y'all support the channels in the description. Like I said, Scent of the Night. Shout outs to Andrea, the Siren, Curlyscents. I may have said Curly Fragrance before, and my bad. Also, shouts out to Michelle. But thank you. And thank you, Mange Gnosis. I will do amazing. Trying something new is pure bravery. Listen, sometimes when you really want something out of life, you're going to do things that you've never done before. And
Got to.
sometimes, you know, like sometimes when you just really need to get something done, when you really want it, like right in here, you got to be able to be like, no hold bars, do your thing. And with that, I will see you all sometime next week. I'm still going to be streaming next week. I can still stream next week. It's anything after next week that things are going to be kind of skewed. But in the meantime, those are my unaverage thoughts. Thank you to Montrice. Thank you to Ross. Thank you to Melissa. Thank you to Anooj. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. I love you all. And let me know in the comments what are some things you dislike as far as fragrances. What are some things that you do like for the fall time? And also just let me know anything. But I will catch you all later. Take care.